So spring has sprung by the looks of things, and the Easter weekend's upon us, so we might get a chance to get out and do a little bit of fishing. So let's see if we can give you a few hints and tips to try and get you to catch a few extra fish this weekend. Got a pretty simple setup here, just a floating line. Got about 9 foot of just level fluorocarbon. It happens to be our own pure cast. It's £9, and then on the end of that I've just got a little gold head cat's whisker. Really good fly this time of year, especially on a floating line. You get that sink and draw every time you're retrieving the fly. The rod I'm actually using is a new Mackenzie G2, 10 foot for a 7-weight, 4-piece rod. It's the first time I've had really chance to have a fish with it. I've had a cast with it, but I've coupled this up with a Rio Gold. Now, for some of you that are Rio fans, you'll be thinking to yourself, just at the end. Just goes to show again, they're just following that fly back into the bank. Trout following, trout following. Just goes to show, when you lift the rod at the end of the cast there, you're still fishing that fly all the way into the bank. So there's always a chance that fish that was following further out, it starts to come up onto the little bit of a shelf. There's a good chance he's thinking to himself, well, I'm going to lose that fly. So just speed up a wee bit, and then sometimes they'll take it right at the end, almost at your feet. So rather than picking up a little bit early and casting again, once we get within sort of a rod's length, start to lift that line up, bringing that fly in. So the fly's still fishing now, still fishing, still fishing. The water's lovely and clear this time of year. See, there's nothing following that time. I'm into a roll cast, and I'm straight back out and into my cast, and I'm out. So it also means we've got a little bit more line out of the rod as well at the start, so the rod's going to be loading quicker. There's more line there to give it the weight to start to bend it. Now that we're getting towards Easter time, you know, spring's properly sprung now. Nights are getting warmer, days are getting warmer. The water temperature's come up quite a bit. These fish are a little bit more active. There's quite a few buzzers coming off, a few flies hatching. In fact, just a couple of days ago we had a really good hatch of buzzers, and there were fish coming up and taking dry, believe it or not. So maybe a little bit later we might get a chance for that. Just let this fly sink a little bit more. I'm not fishing this deep at all. It's probably only maybe a foot, 2 foot at the most down, but it's relatively shallow at this end of the lake. Because we've got the wind coming into us as well, any food that is around is going to get pushed this way. Oh, there we go, and we're in. A good solid bump. So I've just got that line under my hand, just keeping control of it through my finger. Means when the fish wants to run, I can just let it feather through, just like that. And then if it starts to come back towards me again, just pull in a little bit more line. Nice silver looking fish. Lovely in this clear water. Oh, there's a run. Keeping the rod nice and high, making sure there's a bend in there. That's our cushion, our shock absorber. Just gonna get that net out a wee bit. Get it sunk down. The idea being we're going to look to draw that fish over the top of the net rather than having a stab at it. We're just going to lift it nice and gently. Not quite done yet. Real paddle of a tail. Come on. Not giving up. Good strong fish. There he does. Just keep his head up. Just bring him over the net and in. Lovely fish. Great tail. I'll just slip that one straight back. See if he gets shots with his way. Just let it get his breath back. That's a good strong fight. Lovely fish. That gets your Easter off to a good start. Well, we hope you've picked up a few useful bits of information that you can take away and improve your fishing. Have a great Easter weekend, and we'll see you on our next video.